Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz and this is Liz Arts and Crafts. Today I wanted to bring you a scrappy video. So I am starting a new scrappy project. I thought I'd take you along the process. So first let me show you sort of an old project I did that's also like inspiration for the project I'm going to do today, and that's this center that I did. And I honestly don't really like working on the center that much, but this one turned out really cute and I really like the color palette. So I wanted to recreate this color palette in today's sweater. So let me show you what I have going on. I have this bin of yarn, and inside of it I have various different yarns. So let me show you just a few things I have. So first I have this speckled yarn. This was Big Twist Black or something, or Party Spec or something like that. I have this brown yarn, which was, or is the Lion brand wool ease. This is some loops and threads, probably, I don't know. This is cotton KC yarn, just technically DK, but it's basically worsted weight. So these are all worsted weight acrylics, and then that one cotton. This is Alliance brand wool ease, I think. Same with this. This one is some Big Twist, or Lion brand Pound of Love. Some more KC cotton. Big Twist or something. Loops and thread. Oh, this is the loops and thread value. I don't know what it's called, but like cheaper acrylic. I don't know what this one is. Pound of Love. And then that's most of it. And then I have a lot of these deep blues. I got these in like my recent subscription box from like a sponsored video on my Instagram. So I have a few left over from that. Just got them this month, so want to use them up and not just have them sit in my stash. And then some grapes. Yeah, that's the color palette, and those are like the random places I got them. So you can see they're just your standard, mostly your standard acrylic scraps, and then some wool and cotton, and it'll just be a whatever sweater. Here's what we have so far. So this is like the waistband. I'm working upwards on the back panel. So I'm just doing it color by color. So like here you can see I'm done with this gray, and I'm gonna introduce a new color, probably do this color next. And then just keep working it up and picking whatever color I think looks good. So yeah, this is the I think it's called the Playtime Pullover by Handmade Millennial, Dana. And I've actually met Dana in real life, so that's kind of cool. We live kind of near each other, and we met up to crochet once, so it's fun to crochet for a friend. And Dana's pattern tested for me twice now, so yeah. 3 times actually, I think. So working on this, and then yeah, let me just update you later. Okay, I have some scrappy updates. So I wasn't planning on like working on this intensely, but it's been so fun to work on. I've been working on it kind of intensely. Like, I think I started this yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I already have this much done. I think I like the colors. What do you guys think? I might try to do a little bit more tan since I have so much blue on it already. Like looking at it, taking a step back, I think I need a little bit more tan. But when I zoom in and look at like my color combinations, I like them. I think they're looking good. A lot of blue in this area because I wanted to vary the thicknesses. Like, because all of them were like 2 rows wide basically. So I was like, I'll do a really thick one. And then I did blue after it. So it ended up being a ton of blue. So I don't know. I might do tan next as my color, but I think it's going well. Scrappy update. This pattern's so much fun. I forgot how much I love doing Scrappy projects because something about picking colors, I do it one by one. I don't like do it in advance. Like the micro palettes, I love that aspect of it. Like just looking at this and thinking, what color am I going to pick next? That gets me happy. But I wish I had another tan, so I might look around in my stash and see if I have another tan color because all I have is, I'm out. All I had was this one. Oh, it's over there. I see it. I can make more balls fit, but I wish I had like more beige color to go in this. So if I can't find that, I might honestly go buy that color because I think it would complement it really well. Like coffee color kind of, or like a more caramel color, I guess I would say. But yeah, I love this. I think it's going well. I just need to balance out the colors a little bit, but having fun with it, and it's going to be really comfortable because it's nice and wide fitting. Like, right? I'm going to use this color next and see what happens. Okay, here's my Scrappy sweater update. So here's that back panel. Wow, it's so cute. Adorable. And then here's my front panel progress. It's looking good. And I am going on a little road trip today or tomorrow, and I decided that I would pack this as my little road trip whip because it's like really easy to work on, honestly. To prep, I made a bunch of small balls that are all of various sizes to sort of give the same effect. In all sorts of colors, and I'll just maybe grab a color randomly or look in the thing to pick a cute color. But yeah, got a bunch of those prepped. I'm gonna bring my hook in this project. So a random update on this sleeve. I like finished it before I started the cuffing. I was like, it doesn't look very long. I'm using the 4.5 millimeter hook. I'm supposed to be using the 5. And in my defense, let me grab the 5 millimeter. This is kind of a beef I have with Clover because they're almost the same color. I'm not even like that mad at myself, but like I think all of this sleeve was in vain. Here's the 5mm hook. Why are they both blue? Why? So yeah, I think I have to just frog the sleeve. I'm gonna just make the second sleeve with the 5mm, then compare sizes and show you. Because I assume this is way too small. The colors look slay amazing though. Like, so I'll just, if I do frog it, I'll keep all of the balls and just use them again. Alrighty, so I finished my second sleeve. So yeah, I have 2 sleeves now, and luckily they're pretty much the same size. I don't know when on my first sleeve I switched from 4.5mm to 5mm, but it must have been near the end because they turned out pretty much the same. So I think it is okay. So now I have 2 sleeves and 2 panels. Oh, here, let me lay it out. Okay, so I have the front panel, the back panel, and the sleeves, and these pocket pieces. And now I have to, what's left is to put it all together and do the collar. So yeah, and then also the like sleeve ribbing. So yeah, this has been a really fun pattern, and go check it out if you want to make it, because it's just been really fun to make. So yeah, I don't want to give it all away with this, but look how cute all of my pieces are. These colors are to die for. Okay, so I finished the collar. Look how good that looks. And then I put these 2 pockets, I pinned them in place so I can like sew around them. I forgot to mention that when I made the pockets, I initially outlined them in white. And I have a clip of that, and it just was looking ugly to me. And I think the brown looks really good, so yay! Let's get to sewing these on. Alright, so I'm gonna do a try on. I still have to do the cuffs on the sleeves, but it should almost be done. Okay, I think the length of the sleeves is good, but unfortunately I think I put the pockets a little wide, so I might take them off and move them in a little, which I really don't want to, but I think it would look better because I didn't follow the instructions, by the way. So I took off one of the front pockets so I can reattach them, and then I'll take off the other one after I do this cuff, but I wanted to sort of split up the work so I didn't like tire myself out. because I don't like ripping things up just to have to sew them back down. It kind of brings me down. But the sleeves are going well. I finished the first cuff. Yay! And I'm working on the second cuff, and then once that's done, all I'll have to do is sew the pockets back on, and then we'll be done. And then I decided that I'm gonna block it by just putting it through the wash, because most of this is acrylic yarn, so it's machine washable, and that's how I care for my items. Like that's how I care for my acrylic sweaters, or like how I wash them when I use them in real life, and it usually makes it a bit softer. Yeah, but the pocket thing, I didn't fully explain it earlier. I like read the pattern and it tells you where to place the pockets, but I didn't place it exactly where I was supposed to, which is so bad because I'm doing a pattern test. But I thought since like it was just like an add-on part that I could just eyeball it, but I just was not even looking at how like Dana did their design and like the ones in the pattern, and they're like way closer together in the pattern than mine are. So my fault, my bad. This is why you do things based on the pattern, you know. But yeah, the pattern's really fun. Oh, I also wanted to comment on that. I've had so much fun picking out my colors, and like it's been so satisfying. Alrighty guys, so I finished it. I blocked it by putting it through the washer and dryer, which is like how I care for my acrylic makes, honestly. And it held up pretty well. These like dark blue spaces were not like really machine washable, so like they kind of like felted or got smaller, but like overall I don't think it really affected the structure that much. So let's try it on. Might have to get bigger buttons because these buttons just don't work with these holes. But otherwise, it's perfect. What do you think? I think it turned out pretty good. It's very scrappy because it's really like a lot of different brands and fibers like wool, acrylic, and cotton, but so happy. Yay. I think this would be really cute with a pair of jeans or with my brown sweatpants. Cute little pockets. I feel like I'll use these pockets to put like a doggy bag in for like when I take my dog for a walk in the fall, right? Like on my phone. But I am so happy. Here's a final look at how the sweater turned out. If you made it this far through the video, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your support so much, and I had so much fun making this sweater with you. Let me know what you guys were doing there in this video or what you've been up to. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye bye.